Since the dawn of time, mankind has been plagued with questions. Join me on an epic journey of discovery as I expose the truth behind the world's most contentious of topics. Science and politics, religion, mysticism, literature, and my own identity.
Vandaag ben ik gewoon
Gulabo bankar hi Raman.
This person is a woman.
You're cheap, fast, and reliable. Hey guys, it's me again.
Only here on The Word Exposed.
I watched hundreds of videos with the word exposed or exposing in the title. It's perhaps one of the most popular keywords to clickbait, and nobody is clickbaiting harder these days than your stereotypical vlogger. In fact, it was these types of channels that accounted for over 80% of everything I saw. All of them so similar in style and mannerisms that you'd think they'd all come from the same womb. But what if all these vloggers aren't actually human at all, but rather the result of some recent advancements in cybernetics?
You already know what I want.
Science and politics.
This particular android has made a video called Exposed, 7 exclamation marks. Possibly a glitch within her positronic brain, because at no point whatsoever is anyone exposed for anything. In fact, the machine has very little cognitive intuition beyond briefly analysing its specific motor functions. Yet the code requires it continuously talk a whole lot of shit about nothing in order to meet certain ad revenue requirements.
Tomorrow's vlog is going to be great. Make sure you guys look out for that. We're going to get lunch and it's going to be a great day. Vlogs are just going to be great. Make sure you have the notifications on. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel because vlogs are going to be great. And I love like traveling.
It seems the manufacturer of this particular model has neglected to include a viable form of communication. The robot is limited to only the very basic of words and in fact seems to favour one adjective in particular.
1 pound weight is great for me. 1 pound is great for me. It was a good time. We had a great time. It was good. It was great. Let's see if it's good. Oh my god, Mare, it's actually really good.
Hundreds of thousands of people sat for 1 minute and 26 seconds watching a cyborg make a fucking coffee and then a smoothie.
And then I got crab cakes.
Oh, she got the crab cakes. She got the fucking crab cakes. Oh, look, another coffee.
Lie!
At this point, you're just watching her put shit in her mouth over and over again. And as the shit goes in, the shit comes out. Everything has to have its own personal little tidbit of worthless information that only serves to extend the sheer length of the video.
I'm stretching it out.
And the scientists that made the bitch just sit back and collect the ad revenue. Due to the inhuman capacity at which these machines can operate, the return on investment can be somewhat considerable. Test subject 001, though not representative of the finished product, proved to be a successful beta. The world's first cyborg proved that even with very limited resources and amateur knowledge in facial construction, one could sustain a viable income and even use it for political advantage.
Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton.
To further this political agenda, they designed robots for the LGBTQ community. The machines featured exactly the same programming, save some minor adjustments towards their identity software.
Hello, emo children of the internet. It is me, Devin Corwin, and welcome back to my emo-ass YouTube channel. Oh my god, do I?
What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Denzel Dion. Welcome
back to another video. Oh my god, okay, we got some major drama, honey.
This fruit bat, with a crown on his head for some reason, has apparently exposed Kylie Jenner for something.
Ooh, I don't like Miss Kylie ass busted ass Jenner.
And that's pretty much it. He just says he doesn't like her, then he flicks a fan. He does his eyelashes, then he flicks a fan. He makes a few barnyard noises, then he flicks a fan. Redoes his lipstick, redoes his makeup, alien abduction, plugs this paintbrush, probably his last blood test, then he flicks a fan.
Why you mad? 'Cause my pussy pops severely and yours don't.
By contrast, very few things are said about Kylie Jenner. Certainly nothing that hasn't been said before, and she's not exposed for anything. Though he does get a pass here. At least with me, not because he's a big woofter, but because he gave me the opportunity to win one of these fabulous phone cases.
All you gotta do is hashtag down below, monkey.
I guess my theory would work kind of like the HBO series Westworld, except these ones upload to YouTube on a daily basis. Each one is programmed with a limited personality trait and an instinct that leads them to narrate every single mundane fucking detail in their life to an audience that can't possibly have one themselves. And how many other communities have these robots invaded? Perhaps all of them, perhaps my own. In fact, I'd say that there's a good chance that the last video you watched was made by a synthetic being with artificial intelligence.
Religion.
I anoint you well. Be anointed. Be anointed. Be anointed. Be anointed. Be anointed. Be anointed.
This man who calls himself Prophet TB Joshua might just be the world's greatest living con artist. He was recently caught up in scandal after making a divine prophecy that the next US president would have a uterus. But in spite of being proven to be a fraud multiple times, millions of people still genuinely believe that he has the power to exorcise a demon in under 2 seconds.
As Prophet TB Joshua moves in the midst of the people ministering prayer, the evil spirits tormenting them manifest violently as they are cast out in the name above all names, Jesus Christ.
Witness his awesome power as he cures a cripple simply by flapping his hand up and down like a recently caught fish. And, if you ask nicely, this omnipotent magician will even cure you of your sexual orientation.
Can I help you? You have that spirit of man.
He's a gay.
Ow! And it's gone. Next Sunday when they come out...
No, he's cured. He's cured. He's fucking cured. He's done it. He's done it. He's fixed him. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Deliver me! Deliver me! Deliver me!
Many come to this great man in the form of an animal. This one seems to believe he's a snake. And I could be wrong, but I don't think he is he? I think that this is a fully grown man that put on a green shirt today and is now pretending to be a snake. This fella thinks he might be a dog.
Soy espíritu de perro.
Wire. Ooh. Ooh. Lion!
Is it a lion or is it just severe brain damage?
Be free! Be free! Be free! Be free from the grip and the clutches of evil spirits! I say be free!
There was also a lizard woman. A very acrobatic tiger that bites the head off a chicken and a
monkey.
Yes, people seem to get up to some pretty weird shit in this church. One woman literally takes a shit in the church.
The Lord is working on the answer.
Oh, my mistake. It's just a baby. Would you like to know why this man is sitting on the floor screaming? Well, it's probably because he keeps getting kicked in the shins, but don't feel bad for him because apparently he is actually Lucifer incarnate.
Poppycock. What's that now? It's over.
Watch your screen. This is Lucifer running away.
But the video that came up in my search was called Exposed: How Money Hinders Miracles. As I've shown, a gift he seems to possess in abundance.
Thank you, Jesus. I'm here.
It's actually one of the tamer videos on the channel. He tries to prove that he can heal a disabled Asian woman without demanding payment for services rendered. While she's smacking her head, for some fucking reason, he just pushes this old man to the ground. He wasn't even doing anything. And then obviously he just starts hitting her. Gets kind of violent, really, and she gets up, stumbles away and proceeds to vomit poisonous substances, apparently. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, unless it was the paper fucking plate. Nothing whatsoever passes from her lips. Not vomit, not a bit of spit up, not even a fucking word. Which is probably a good thing, let's face it, because, Nobody ordered any Peking duck anyways.
Fuck duck. I prefer chicken.
So, if money does indeed hinder miracles, you might expect him to be living in absolute poverty. Looked him up, he's worth somewhere around $10 to $15 million. Of course, since his miracles aren't miracles, that means that money might, in fact, hinder miracles, and therefore exposed how money hinders miracles is just a little bit fucking ironic.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you evil demon.
Mysticism.
This guy's made a video called Loey Lane Exposed. It's actually pretty good and made a nice change from all the cancer I've been sifting through for hours. However, it's still not an exposed video, and allow me to explain why.
Who the fuck is Loey Lane? Loey
Lane is one of those storytime YouTubers specialising in the more paranormal variety, and she's got hundreds of the bastards. Every other day there's a new tale about some fucking laundry she reckon moved about 2 centimetres from the last place she put it. She's got a lot of that too, as it happens, forever trying on little outfits. I say little, but if I laid one down on the ground, I might be able to reserve a parking space.
This is in the plus section if you're wondering.
The video in question features Loey Lane ploughing about an apartment several sizes too small for her. She's using an iPhone application that claims to be a professional quality tool to detect, observe and communicate with ghosts.
It says there's a ghost like right to the left of me. Do you see that? The little ghost sensor right there? I'm gonna open up the door. Oh my God, there's no one out there. I'm so scared.
I don't think she is, but who knows, perhaps this emotion known as fear has a hard time traversing facial fat. Maybe this app is legitimate. I decided to test it out for myself. And what better way to hunt a ghost or ghoul than by sending out a feral ghoul to do it?
It's telling me to rate the app, should I?
Well, what is your experience with the application so far? Would you rate it a 5 or a 1?
Well, so far it's making funny noises, so I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna do it later, but I'll give it a 3 at least. He said Stormy. He's gone. He's gone. Colossal, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Ah! So there we go. Is that a loud enough noise for you, Colossal? Oh, I have a thing that can make a good noise. Give me a second. Fuck off, ghost. Ah, listen to this. And according to this advert at the top of my screen, it says I've got low Wi-Fi. Alright, I'm getting out the machete. This ghost is gonna fuck off. The machete's not coming out the bag. I'll take a screenshot of this one. Got him, Colossal. An advert, what for what? Oh, it's one of those puzzle games, I love them. I'm gonna touch this woman's hand. I did nothing. I can't believe there's no ghosts around here. I mean, there is ghosts.
When a storytime YouTuber has more than 30 paranormal storytimes, they're just bound to be fake, okay? They're just fake. At this point, she's just milking the fuck out of the words haunted, scary, paranormal, much more than any other storytime YouTuber I've watched.
It's fucking hard to prove. Only she herself and a few friends and family members could deny the story, and even then it's impossible to know who's telling the truth. Should be noted that she even made a video on this topic where she stated that every story she's ever told is true. Now there's no denying his theory, fucking solid, and personally I agree with it 100%. I've barely got 1 ghost story to tell, let alone 50, and I'm kind of past my prime, and she seems like a nice girl. Okay, I apologise for the fat jokes, but I'm sorry. Unless the titles were something more like The Mysterious Case of the Missing Sausage McMuffin, I highly fucking doubt it. But the truth is, I don't know, and neither does this guy, and that's why she isn't fucking...
Seems to be quite a few ghosts in your room, Pippa.
I am, because in my bedroom, an old guy actually died before my parents moved in, so...
Is this a true story?
That is a true story.
Alright, tell us the story.
Well, it was an old person's house, and he died in here because this was their living room.
Yeah.
So there you go. Happy story, everyone.
That's the story. That's the story.
What else? Yeah, what else could I say? What else? All right.
Let's Identity.
I've never really understood why my identity was such a great mystery, but many people tried to expose it anyway. Some went to great lengths, and even illegal ones, in order to obtain a single JPEG of my fucking face. More out of a necessity than a want, I finally decided to give them all what they were trying so hard to find.
Or should I say the Catch 33 podcast, because Killer Keemstar fired me because I was too lazy to upload.
I was literally sitting downstairs on fucking Twitter and I saw his fucking face. Boys, let's fucking go, but yeah. What?
Colossal is crazy. Is Dolan dark?
Yeah, he's very handsome. I'm not fucking gay, but I might become one. He looks very handsome. He's like... his voice is very similar to his face somehow.
Chivre, mama, chivre. I Hate Everything posted Clown's face reveal, and Clown posted I Hate Everything's face reveal. So both these guys switched their face reveals. Honestly, both of them look very fucking handsome, man.
He's a gay.
Nobody tried harder than a space mutant known as the Frankie Project. His brain is a dog's fucking chew toy that you can bounce off a wall and have revert back to its original shape. It would be an almost impossible challenge to summarize all the bullshit this guy has pulled over the last couple of years. Suffice it to say, he's not well.
Some British fuckwit needs to brush his teeth. His whole channel, he's made like 5 or 6 exposed videos, and all of them are fucking bullshit. You are fucking dumb. You're just fucking stupid. Said I was talking to 13, 14 and 15-year-olds. What the fuck? Fucking loser. If I ever see you in real life, I will fucking punch you in the neck. And I'll make sure you fucking drop to your fucking knees. Unless you beg for air.
Cunt, mate. I am so fucking pissed off at you, mate. You don't know the real Clown. What a fucking prick you are, Clown. Or I should say Oliver. I want to fucking meet you in real life. I have had the nasty side done to me, guys. I am so upset right now. If I really wanted to right now, I could get his address, I could get his name, I could get his face, I'll get anything. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't fucking playing. Mention my name once more. Randomly, once more.
Why I do videos on YouTube and why I do videos on Twitter and stuff is basically for attention. I have been stalking Clown to a point where I deserve what's about to happen to me.
He's told me he now wants to move on and he's quitting exposed videos for good. And while I do want to believe him,
I'm not going to be doing exposed videos anymore. Only a gameplay channel from now on, guys. No more exposed videos. No more news. Yes, I am going to start doing fucking news videos again and exposed videos again. I'm just going to have a couple of exposed videos. Exposed videos on exposed videos. Exposed? So the fourth thing is me quitting exposed videos.
this is a type of content where positives will always be overshadowed by negatives. But even then, if you think about an exposed video in terms of actual result, how significant is it really? Take the video I made on FouseyTube. Even though it exceeded all my expectations in terms of how well it did or what the community's response to it was still a fruitless venture since there was no quantifiable effect. Outside of his own fanbase, nobody disagreed or disputed any of the shit he was being exposed for, least of all the worm himself, but nothing changed and nothing happened. He didn't even lose subscribers. In fact, since he kept all the ad revenue, he actually benefited from it. But this isn't limited to just FouseyTube. This is the same for almost every exposed video ever made. And you might have the best content on the website, put insane amounts of research in, and have the biggest players on the platform all expose them at once. It's still not going to make a disparatable bit of difference long term because people are fucking stupid and there'll always be more of them. Really not that hard to believe when some of them think a man can exercise a demon in less time than it takes to make a fucking coffee. You could say the same thing 100 times. Stretch out the video and get hashtag fucking monkey trending on social media, but you are trying to get through to the dead on an iPhone application. And you can watch every single video on the website that features the word exposed in the title. Chances are it's not even exposing anyone for anything, but even if it is and there's no entertainment value to speak of, then it's literally just poisonous substances on a plate. And this means that when you put the word exposed in the title, no matter the video, it's always a trivial pursuit. hello. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. I did actually. It was a good video. I enjoyed making it very much, and I hope you did too. Well, you didn't make it, but watched it. Yeah. I normally do an outro here, where I just struggle to find fucking words. What I did is I did do one, and it went on for about 4.5 minutes, so I decided to cut it. And basically what I've done is I put it in the description, and also the top comment. Well, I haven't done it yet, because obviously I'm recording this before I've uploaded the video, so... Thanks for watching. See you in the next... I don't fucking know. See you in the next... the next video, whenever that is. I don't fucking know.